The Krukowski Polish-Georgian Interdisciplinary Research Center is a foundation registered in Georgia and based in Tbilisi. Within its structure, there is also a science station located in Kutaisi. The center aims to support joint Polish-Georgian scientific and popularization projects, including archaeological research and interdisciplinary studies, conducted in Georgia or involving Polish and Georgian scientists in other countries. The center and science station are also actively engaged in projects aimed at making cultural heritage sites accessible to people with disabilities, including those who are blind or visually impaired persons. The Krukowski Center also supports publishing initiatives and the organization of exhibitions and other events that will help promote the results of scientific research. The center is involved in several archaeological research projects in Georgia. Our main research partners are the National Agency for Cultural Heritage Preservation of Georgia and the Cultural Heritage Preservation Agency of Ajara. The Krukowski Center is the leader in all Polish-Georgian interdisciplinary projects and excavations conducted as part of the Kutaisi Archaeological Landscape Project. Kutaisi Archaeological Landscape Project, KALP, examines archaeological sites in the Imereti region and involves scientists and students from many different universities, research centers, and laboratories. Mostly, these are scientists from Poland and Georgia, but other countries, such as Lithuania or Finland, are also involved in the research. Our project is also extremely strongly supported by the Polish Institute in Tbilisi. Since 2017, a Polish-Georgian team of multidisciplinary scientists led by Dr. Jacek Hamburg, Chancellor of the Science Station at the Krukowski Center, Dr. Rolanda Sakadze from the National Agency for Cultural Heritage Preservation of Georgia, are investigating most distant past of Kutaisi, one of the largest cities in Georgia located on the picturesque Rioni River. The KALP project encompasses several archaeological expeditions and sub-projects. The most significant of these conducts research exclusively within the city limits of Kutaisi as part of the Polish-Georgian Archaeological Expedition in Kutaisi. During this expedition, research has focused on the Bagrati Cathedral and Ukamirioni Fortress area, as well as the Gabashvili and Deteshadze hills located a few kilometers southwest of Bagrati Cathedral. The primary objective is to explore the origins of the city and uncover archaeological remains from the Bronze Age period. Kutaisi is inextricably linked with the legend of the city of Aya, the mythical capital of Colchis, and with the arrival of the Argonauts from Greece to this mythical land. This adventure is traditionally dated to around 1200 BC. However, no remains from such an ancient period have been found in the city of Kutaisi so far, which has effectively ended the discussion about the localization of Aya in the territory of Georgia. However, during excavations in the area of the Deteshadze and Gabashvili hills in Kutaisi, unexpectedly early traces of human presence related to the Colchian culture were discovered. The Polish-Georgian Joint Research Team confirms that during the Late Bronze Age, there was a thriving Colchian settlement in the area of modern Kutaisi. This settlement was surrounded by a canal 10 meters wide and nearly 6 meters deep, serving both defensive and water drainage functions. Based on radiocarbon tests, committed scientists have moved the dating of the oldest remains of the city from the traditionally accepted 8th-7th century BC to the newly 13th-12th century BC, aligning it with the traditional date of the Argonauts' arrival in the capital of mythical Colchis. Settlement in this area was established approximately 3,300 years ago, making Kutaisi one of the longest continuously inhabited cities in the world. Our Polish-Georgian research has allowed us to significantly shift the dating of the city's origins. Research indicates that the inhabitants were engaged in copper and bronze metallurgy, agriculture, viticulture, winemaking, and weaving. Remains from the Bronze Age were also uncovered in the trenches opened near the famous Bagrati Cathedral. Excavations are being conducted on the hill surrounding the medieval cathedral, which was built during the reign of the famous King Bagrat III in the early 11th century. The cathedral is one of the main attractions in the city of Kutaisi. At the Bagrati site, some artifacts found in the lowest layers of the excavation date back even further into the history of Kutaisi. The oldest objects discovered date from between 1700 and 1500 BC, marking the end of the Middle Bronze Age and belonging to the Proto-Chalkian culture. Never before have archaeologists found such ancient remains or artifacts in the heart of Kutaisi, although the Polish-Georgian team has made this significant discovery. In addition, artifacts characteristic of the early Iron Age, Bronze II period, Byzantine era, as well as early and late medieval times, were also discovered, highlighting the Bagrati site's extraordinary stratigraphy and rich history, which has continued uninterrupted for over 3,500 years. Some of the ancient buildings uncovered by the team, based on their stone foundations, along with a group of intriguing clay figurines showing various animals, such as a deer, ram and cow, suggest that this site may have served cultic functions in addition to regular habitation during the Bronze Age. It appears that this hill has held religious significance dedicated to various deities and beliefs from the beginning of its settlement to the present day. Even today, Bagrati remains an important site for all Orthodox Georgians.